Satellite 1 will be the first official geostationary communications satellite for the nation of Bangladesh. The second milestone is that today's launch is the debut of a series of upgrades to the Falcon 9 rocket that we're calling Block 5. These upgrades are designed to allow us to reuse each Falcon 9 10 times or more and also reduce the time of refurbishment between flights. Today's Falcon 9 will deliver Bangabandgu Satellite 1 to geostationary transfer orbit, also abbreviated as GTO. Afterwards, we'll also be attempting to recover this first stage on our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, which is currently stationed about 340 nautical miles downrange in the Atlantic Ocean. If successful, this will mark the 25th landing of a first stage rocket for SpaceX. And with less than almost 11 minutes left to go, let's check in with Michael for a quick status update on the rocket.
Hi, I'm Michael Hammersley, a materials engineer in our avionics department, and welcome back for our second attempt of the first flight of our Block 5 Falcon 9. In the final minute of countdown yesterday, the Falcon 9 flight computer did its last series of checks, came across an abort signal from a ground system relay, and stopped the launch as the vehicle is designed to do. It turns out that this particular signal was an artifact of an earlier test sequence that was completed successfully, but did not properly reset. Keep in mind that there are 1,000 ways a launch can go wrong and only one way it can go right, so the vehicle is designed to stop the countdown at the slightest hint of anything that seems off nominal. The team has revised this particular test sequence to avoid this problem in the future, and the rocket and payload remain in great health. So Falcon 9 rolled out to the pad with the Bangabandgu Satellite 1 payload on Wednesday evening at about 8 p.m. local time, and it went vertical yesterday at roughly 8 a.m. local time. Today, we went through the launch director's go, no-go poll, held at about T-minus 2 hours. One of the several changes to Block 5 is in how we load propellants. We still use a liquid kerosene fuel called RP1, and our oxidizer is liquid oxygen. But instead of starting with our fuel load at T-minus 70 minutes, we begin loading both RP1 and liquid oxygen onto the first stage at T-minus 35 minutes. Those proceed in parallel until just a couple minutes before liftoff. We also start loading RP1 onto stage 2 at T-minus 35 minutes, but we let that complete and then add the liquid oxygen. That started at T-minus 16 minutes. So all told, that means that currently we're at about 95% full of fuel in stage 1 and 100% full in stage 2, with liquid oxygen being at 90% in stage 1 and about 60% in stage 2. So as we've mentioned before, we're also planning on recovering Falcon 9's first stage on Of Course I Still Love You, 340 nautical miles southeast of